Now we will start with the study of Lamarkism. Lamarkism is a theory that was proposed by the scientist Lamarck, who gave a theory in order to explain the biological evolution. Lamarckism is also called or referred as inheritance of acquired characters. That is, this theory is also known as inheritance of acquired characters. It is a theory that is proposed by Lamarck to explain the concept of biological evolution. Now, the main aspects or the main features of this principle involved: first, organisms and their organs are constantly increasing in size. That is, a constant increase in the size of organism along with their organs occur. The second aspect of the principle involves that the organ development is induced and maintained under environmental condition or environmental pressure due to the adaptation within organism. Thus, organ development gets induced and maintained depending on the environmental conditions, that is, under the environmental pressure. The third aspect was the constant development of organs occur which are constantly used, while the other organs which are not used gets degenerate with the time. Thus, according to it, constant development of only constantly using organs occur. While the unused organs get gradually degenerate with time. That is, constant degeneration of the unused organs occur within the organism. In this manner, only those characters of the organism that are constantly developed . are only inherited to their offspring. Because since the unused organs gets degenerate and so their inheritance cannot occur, and therefore only constantly used organs of the organism that are constantly developed are inherited to their offspring. On this basis, the development of character within any organism either increases or decreases gradually with time from generation to generation. Thus, the theory of Lamarkism or inheritance of acquired characters included these aspects which constituted the principle. However, there are few limitations or drawbacks of this theory, that is Lamarkism. These limitations includes, for example, the point that is organisms or their organs are constantly increasing in size according to the Lamarkism. But it is not true in all cases because, for example, in animals like horse and elephant, the organ size or organism gradually increases with time. But the same thing is not possible in case of flowering plants. Why? Because, for example, the herbs and shrubs are smaller in size right from the very beginning, while the trees are tall, although they are more primitive. In this manner, this point of Lamarckism cannot be proved right for the flowering plants. Because the herbs and shrubs remain smaller in size while trees remain tall. So here, Lamarckism cannot be completely correct. Then comes the second limitation. According to Lamarckism, as we have studied, that the organ development is induced and maintained under environmental pressure. But this is not always true. Because, for example, the neck of giraffe cannot be made longer as per its wish. And therefore, organs cannot be molded as per organism's wish. This forms the second limitation. Following it comes the third and the last limitation, that the point where constant development of organs and thereby organisms occur only by the constantly used organs. But it's not true, because, for example, the muscles of animals can be developed by constant use. But this proves the point. But on the other hand, the loss of limbs due to disuse in snakes or weak eyesight in cave dwellers can be listed as an example which limits the theory of Lamarkism. Another example can be the heart of any animal, which beats throughout the life, does not become bigger or larger, which disapproves the theory of Lamarkism. That concludes the point that the organs of the organism constantly increase in size. Due to all these limitations, it was difficult to accept that the acquired characters get inherited, and therefore Lamarckism theory was not accepted.